Hey everybody, welcome back to Elevator Pitch. My name is Joe Ennis, and today I am interviewing Laurie Wiggins. Laurie is the CEO of Byond, which is a company that helps different businesses in the lower middle market, companies under 500 employees, mainly in the software and tech world, buy, scale, and sell their businesses. In this episode, Laurie gives a lot of information about, problems that she sees, one of the reasons that they focus on middle markets or lower middle markets, and it's really insightful. A lot of information in this episode could be very useful to a lot of my audience, I know. So make sure you pay attention, and thanks again, Laurie, for coming on. Enjoy the episode. Hey everybody, welcome back to Elevator Pitch. My name is Joe Ennis, and today I have a special guest, Laurie Wiggins. Laurie, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Joe. It's great to be here.
So Laurie, would you please start out? We always ask our guests, let us know a little bit about you and what Byond is setting out to do.
So I'm the CEO of Byond, basically your chief cook and bottle washer. Byond assists founders and CEOs to scale, buy, and sell their companies. We focus on technology and software, lower middle market firms.
So, Laurie, what are some of the biggest issues that you see, problems that you see in your field, maybe with, companies that you're trying to help scale? What are some of the issues that you see that you at Byond are trying to solve?
So we deal with the lower middle market, and that's businesses that have 500 employees or less, and they are underserved. Most consultancies go for bigger deals, bigger clients. We like this niche because these companies are nimble. You're working with the founder or the CEO. They move quickly, they make decisions fast, and that means that we can get results for them more quickly, and we really like that. So I mentioned that we work with companies that want to scale, buy, or sell. Scalers, in the case of scalers, they want to understand how to scale and what it's going to take. And that means that you need to develop a strategy based on analyses of your business. And it also means that you need to ensure your organization allows you to scale, that it's set up for that. And that includes implementing more or beefing up current business processes. With buyers, it's about being clear about why you're acquiring and getting internal agreement on that. It's about specifying as much as possible your target characteristics, because the more specific you are, the more likely you are to be successful. And it's about avoiding buying any hidden liabilities. So performing due diligence sufficiently so that you are clear about what you're getting, and integrating quickly and successfully so you preserve your business case for the acquisition. In the case of sellers, it's about maximizing your business value before you get into a transaction. Our clients usually have a number in mind, both for the value of their company as well as the amount of money they want to walk away with at the end of the day. So our job is to make sure that they meet those requirements. So in all three cases, it's about preparation as well as execution.
Cool. So, Laurie, maybe that just answered my next question. But what would you say sets Byond apart from other companies? Obviously, there's other companies that are out there to, help, businesses, even in the tech world, grow and scale and spend and sell and all those things. What sets Byond apart from other companies that are doing, they kind of have the same mission?
Right. Our clients are either first-time entrepreneurs or experienced entrepreneurs. In the lower middle market, you definitely see more first-time entrepreneurs, and we enjoy working with both. Our technical expertise definitely sets us apart. In the past, we not only have worked with technology businesses, but in them. We understand firsthand what it takes to develop new products and get them to market because we've done that too. And it's about understanding both the business side and the technical side because lower middle market CEOs and founders want someone who understands their business. Also, we use the same types of analyses that larger consultancies do. So our clients have the benefit of that without the high price tag.
Cool. Um, Laurie, why would you tell a business? Maybe there is a business out there that wants to do any of those things that you mentioned that you do, or maybe all three. Why should they consider working with a company like Byond, instead of potentially just doing it internally? Why should people care about this field and consider working with a company like Byond?
In many cases, companies in the lower middle market do not have standing internal groups that are constantly doing buying and selling, and they don't have the internal expertise to scale. So we help them do that. We have partners that have expertise in M&A and scaling, and we can help them manage these processes. Um, Also, in the bigger picture, small businesses, which are defined as those less than 500 employees, are responsible for 2 out of 3 new jobs in the United States. Now, that's important in any economy, but it's particularly critical now. And when you have maximum growth of these companies, you have maximum creation of new jobs. CEOs and founders have a lot of responsibilities to their employees, their clients, their partners, to their investors. A lot of people depend on them, and they have, in many cases, worked hard for years to build their companies. And it's about achieving their dreams. And our job is to help them do that to succeed.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. What are some tips? Let's say there is a company out there, maybe it's a small business, and they want to work on some of the practices that you guys might bring to the table, to help them, scale, grow, sell, whatever it is. Um, what would you recommend that they could do internally, either to prepare for a company like Byond to take over and help them out, or just to be better off? Like, let's say they can't necessarily afford to work with someone like you. What would you give? What tips would you give to those people to just potentially be better at scaling and preparing for the future?
Sure, that's a great question. One thing they can do is go to the events page on our website, and that's www.byondma.com/events. We've done many webinars, and you will find webinars there on all 3 of those topics. Take a look at those webinars, and that'll help you get an idea of the major steps. So you can at least be contemplating those steps. Also, contact us, and we'll be happy to talk to you. It's a complimentary phone call to understand what you're trying to do. And we have a variety of ways that we work with our customers. It can be by the job, it can be by the hour. We're pretty flexible, so we can probably work out something where we can get you the help you need, uh, and also so that it's affordable.
Cool. So, but are there any tips that you could give, like, right now, that would be like a maybe step one, or something, an action step that someone could do right after this to set themselves up to be in a better situation, maybe, or a better
You bet.
position, to work with you guys?
Yes. Be clear about what your goals are, what your objectives are. If you've got a company strategy, great. If you don't have one, we can help you get one. But what's your plan for your company, both now and say the next 3 to 5 years? Just really think about that, what you want to do. Consult your team, consult your investors if you have them, or any other advisors, but be clear about what you want to do and we can help.
That's awesome. Great. Laurie, who are your ideal clients? Who do you guys enjoy working with? And do you guys work with anyone? Do you guys prefer working with small businesses? Who do you guys like to work with?
So we work with middle market CEOs and founders of technology and software companies in health tech, cybersecurity, automation and robotics, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and GRC IRM platforms.
Cool. And would you say, follow-up question to that, would you say that a lot of the courses and things that you mentioned on Byond's website, would those be applicable to potentially any type of small business, or would those also kind of lean towards the tech field?
While we work with technology and software companies, the principles that we talk about are applicable to most, if not all, businesses in the
Gotcha.
lower middle market.
Cool. Awesome. Laurie, thank you so much for being here. It's been super cool. How can people get in touch or involved with you guys? Please plug away. Let people know how they can get in contact with you or Byond. Yeah.
To contact me, feel free to email me at laurie@byondma.com. That's LAURIE at BYONDMA.com. You can also reach me through LinkedIn. That's linkedin.com/n/Laurie Wiggins, all one word. Also, to follow Byond, we're on both Twitter and LinkedIn. Feel free to follow us on bit.ly/ByondMNA. And on Twitter, we're at ByondMA.
Awesome. And all of the links to everything, as always, listeners, are in the description, whether you're listening on iTunes or Spotify or on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get notified when there's new episodes. And please reach out to Laurie if you have any questions or if Byond seems like a company that would be perfect, maybe a perfect collaboration for your business. Laurie, thank you again so much for being here today.
Well, Joe, thank you for having me.
Hey, I want to thank Laurie one more time for coming on the show. It was a really great time. I learned a lot. If you have any questions for Laurie, please reach out to her. I know she'd love to talk to you. If you're new here, please subscribe. It lets us know who's listening and gives us some feedback. And if you're new here and watching on YouTube, click one of these buttons and it'll lead you to another episode. Thanks, guys.